looking at here, John, when you look at this horse's foot and you got to shoe him, just a normal horse?
Well, here, this horse here has got he's a little toed out, so, and he's a hair out of balance. Balance means measuring down the center of the foot, measuring an inch off of that from there to there. I'm going to take a measurement, and then an inch off of that foot, and we're going to take a measurement. See, he's a lot longer here than he is here, so he's out of balance. So what we're going to do is take more off this side and a little less off this side, and get his heels the same, and we're going to straighten him out a little.
Talk about the frog. Lots of people would be a little bit mystified on what's right or wrong about the frog. I notice you clean them up a lot. In my days of shoeing, it was kind of, you were taught to leave the frog alone because it's what pumped the blood, and the more frog the better. So why are you cleaning it so much?
Well, as you see, he's got a little bit of thrush in here, which is a bacteria, and we're going to just clean it up a little. See it down in here?
Yep.
So actually you can see we got a little bit of an abscess here. Yeah.
Yep.
So we're going to clean that up to where normally I wouldn't work too much on cut much of that frog away, but being that he's got some thrush and a little abscess there, we're going to clean it up, so just so they can get at it and treat it.
Okay.
Wow.
All in the day in the life of coming to shoe a horse, and some girls
Trick
do.
riding. Wow.
Got that going on out there. Look at that. All right, let's keep shoeing. And John, tell us what you're doing right there when you're looking down. You're trying to line the heels up with.
Basically, I'm going to hang this foot the way he naturally hangs.
Okay. Yep.
And we're going to try to get this heel from here to here, the
Right.
same as this heel from here to here.
Cool. Good to know. What do you got to tell us about fitting the shoe, Johnny?
Well, we want to cover the heels so the shoe's covering the heels and protect these bulbs.
And then what about expansion?
I'm going to leave a little expansion here. This horse is a lesson horse, he's a jumper, but you still got to fit a little out there.
So talk to us about expansion and where do you want it from? We're talking about in here, right?
Yep.
A little bit of roll a quarter along there. Or?
Yeah, looning anyway. Yeah. This, if you see this horse's foot, he kind of rolls his heel down under on this outside. So we're just going to fit it out there and give him a little more support. They're kind of wanting to roll underneath. So
right. And this toe on this horse was kind of dubbed off, so we definitely don't want to be pulling the shoe back. Is that correct?
Right. Exactly.
Huh? What's your name? What's your name, you friendly little bugger? Huh? You friendly little bugger? Is it Callie? I had a dog. My dog was named Callie. Yeah. Yeah. You're suckholing just so you can come over here and get hoof trimmings, aren't you?
His feet are deep.
Huh? What are you doing in the middle here? You're tipping stuff over. So So talk to us, John, about comparing one front foot to the other.
Yeah,
when do you try and get them the same, and when don't you?
Well, yeah, I mean, I always try to get them the same as far as try to get them both the same degrees and stuff like that, same length, of course. But I've never shot this horse before. I see this horse got a lot of heel on this one compared to the other one. So we're gonna have to take some heel off, and this is the crooked leg, so we're gonna have to take the outside off a lot more than the inside. So
now, that being said, so in my career, I've run across some that are got like one will be clubby on one side, and that's when you wouldn't try and get two the same, would you?
well, I still try to like to leave the heel on the flatter foot and then try to take some off the club,
But getting back to leaving the heel on the flatter foot, you got to be careful because you don't want it run under, right? So you can't have the mistake of people thinking, well, you should leave the heel on this one but let it run under, because that's really useless if it's run under because they got no heel to stand on.
Correct.
What do you talk to us, John? What you doing?
Just measuring this foot, the toe length here. Got it just the way we want it.
And then what are you looking at again here?
Got to take a little more heel off this outside.
How's it looking, Johnny?
Looking better.
Kylie's doing what we call the clinching here. She's apprenticing under John.
Okay, now we're going to shoe this horse behind. He's a little weak behind. He wants to be a little twisty behind, as in wants to toe out a little behind. He's
right.
A little cowhawk. If you come around the front, you can see it. See how his hind legs are real close together here, and he's longer from here to here than here to here. So we're just going to shoe him accordingly and see how we do.
Okay.
This horse really rolled under on this heel, and he's long from here to here, so his foot's kind of turned like this.
Right.
So we're gonna have to take that off, leave as much as we can on this heel, and just try to straighten him out.
Okay.
We're gonna put a little bigger shoe on him too, give him a little more support back here. His heels are kind of wanting to drift ahead here. So.
Okay. Trying to get down in them crevices, aren't you, to make sure that...
Yeah, this horse is growing a lot of sole. We're going to take that all out. This would be a good illustration of getting that sole out of there.
Mm-hmm. Just hold that up for us.
One big piece here.
Wow.
Okay, as you noticed, we took a lot more heel off this inside than the outside. And we're going to get him balanced up. Way better.
Good. Do anything different with your shoe, John, when you got one that's base narrow like that, and are you leaving a little more out the outside?
Oh, maybe hair, yeah. Gonna give it a little support on the outside. Well, we're gonna have a look at this horse here. really see. If you measure from here to here,
Yeah.
and then from here to here, it's way longer here than it is to here. Horse kind of wants to be real low on this outside, so we're gonna have to take all this off on the inside to get him balanced.
Okay. You just go right after that.
Got him pretty good now. Measurement from here to here is about the same. Things are looking pretty good.
Good. Now, Johnny, you got them all done?
Oh, it looks pretty good. I think we got them shortened up, and we're just gonna go outside and jog them around.
All right, so Kylie's gonna jog them off there, and we're gonna see what we got. What are you seeing, Johnny?
Okay, we're gonna have a quick look and see what we did here on the hind. As you see, he's a lot more balanced than he was. Look at him from behind too here.
Explain where he was and where we are.
Yeah, when we started this horse, he was really low on this outside and was really rolling. He looks pretty good now. Like, left that shoe out there a little for him, and he was a little like this on both.
Right.
So now we got him a little square, get him traveling a little better. There's there that heel was rolled underneath, and we left the shoe out there, and we got him pretty good.
Right. I'll talk a little bit about John, your shoe on the track and horses that hit on the inside. And
yeah, I shoot a lot of race horses. A lot of race horses, I like to try to get them just a hair low on the inside, just to they do a little interfering in that.
it keeps them from interfering a little.
Yeah, just kind of with race horses, I do it. Try to get them all the same length all the way around. A calf horse per se, I rope calves, and I think for my calf horses, I like them maybe an eighth or even a little longer behind, and keep that toe straight and roll out. That's going to be another deal we're going to work on, and the hind shoes keep them straighter behind, so when they slide, the dirt flows through.
Okay.
But that'll be another chapter we're going to play around
Okay.
with.
Good.